And welcome back to the podcast. This is my great friend Tommy here, one of my best friends. We've known each other for how long now?
I moved here in 2006, and I want to say I met you in 2000.
It was 8th grade.
8th grade?
8th grade at Extreme
Met you at the,
Ice.
Good old Extreme Ice, the hockey rink, and then, kindly enough, I was like, you're cool. I like you. We listen to the same music.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hang out. So, I went to your house, and then there we met everybody.
I remember the first band we connected over.
Ice 9 Kills. Dude.
Nobody knew who they fucking were.
No, they were like they weren't bad.
They were underground.
They were underrated, but they put out some pretty good music nowadays.
Oh, dude, their new album's fucking amazing.
See, I haven't listened to their new stuff. Their old stuff, it kind of got really fruity there for a minute, so I was just like,
Dude, their new stuff, they do a whole entire album of horror movies.
That's cool.
It's fucking awesome.
That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool.
But yeah, since we've known each other since 8th grade, so it's been how many of our years? 17, 18 years. So, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, it's 2021. It's been about almost 14 years. About half my life.
Yeah.
I've known you half my life. Dude, that's fucking wild to think about. Like, half my life. But then, luckily for Jake, it, introduced me to everybody else. And, now we're all just still one tight-knit group.
One giant friend group.
OMJT Worldwide.
Yeah. OMJT.
But
for life.
But the cool thing is now, being here after it's been since, we had dinner at Ryan's, December?
Oh, yeah, December. It was right before Christmas.
Well, the best part about this, it's kind of funny, is we are both dads.
Indeed.
And we both have boys. So we are on a mission to start our own football team. Mm-hmm. Not sure who's going to be quarterback, center, tight end, running back. Probably Jackson will be running back, following his dad's footsteps.
And today, we have another boy in the group.
We do!
Our friend Ryan just had him and his wife just had their baby today.
And that is
awesome. Or was that last night? Was it today or last night?
See, it could have been last night, and he just sent the picture today, because obviously when you have the baby, you don't really have time.
No.
You're just like, hey.
Fucking tired, too.
Dude, you want to know the most wild thing? Like, I was thinking about this the other day. The most wild thing about babies. Like, you don't know this kid.
Mm-mm.
But the minute it comes out, like, you love this thing that you don't even know. You have not a soul's chance in what the fucking kid likes.
Nope.
What he even acts like, what he does. I mean,
if
you're a parent that, like, if you hate your kid, like, you're just a sad, fucked up individual.
Sad, strange little man.
But you literally, like, you're getting to know something that you already love, which is, like, polar opposite of finding your spouse.
Oh, yeah.
Finding your spouse, you don't love them right away. You have to get to know them first. It's just wild to think about that you love something that much and you have not a snowball chance in hell clue of who they are.
Yeah, no idea.
It is insane.
But you do have influence on when they get older, like what they kind of like start to like and what they don't like. But you have a little influence on that.
Yeah, I'm not going to be like strict, like don't watch certain things. Just don't watch like.
Don't be watching porn. At 4 years old.
Well, obviously. If he decides he wants to, if he's like 10, he's like, hey, Dad, I want to watch Harry Potter. Be my guest. I don't give a shit.
Fuck yes.
That's a lot of things I did during quarantine, actually. I actually read the Harry Potter series and watched all the movies.
You read them?
I did. Dude, actually, reading was like one of my things I did in quarantine because I was home for 3 months. So I had nothing to I was home for 3 straight months. I didn't do anything.
We did. So you were working the entire time.
See, you did, I didn't. I was good for like 3 months, and it was just, I played a lot of video games, watched a lot of TV. It was probably more things I count, like movie series. I watched like all of Star Wars, then I watched all of Harry Potter. But man, it's pretty cool, like watching Harry Potter and like just dude, the whole mind blowing thing when Harry puts the teardrop in the thing and sees like all Snape's memories and like Snape was he played the perfect villain and the good guy at the same time.
Yeah.
It was just wild.
He's just an asshole because he hated his dad.
Yep, but really he like wanted to protect him from the evil one. But good concept. Great movie.
If you haven't watched it, spoiler. But
if you haven't watched, well, I didn't really tell you like what really all transpired. You still have to watch it.
Yeah, you still have to watch it to understand what happened.
You still have to watch it, but yeah.
Well, what kind of movies was your son into so far? Because mine, obviously, he loves cars.
Dude, Cars is great.
He loves cars.
So before the baby got here, I was like, man, I gotta like really rev up on my Disney. I got to start watching more Disney in case this kid likes this, and then I want to watch it. So I watched all the Cars, and dude, Mater is like he's my favorite
the shit.
character. He's my favorite character, and I'll just run around and be like, "You're Mater." I don't know. It's just funny. He hasn't really gotten into it, but Lion King is great, which inspired my tattoo, which also came from my dad because he had a similar idea on his arm. So I was like paying a little bit of tribute,
paying a little homage.
Just putting some more ink on the skin. I'm kind of running out of spots, but
Yeah.
I still have open spots. Lion King, he did. I tried Lion King 2 actually yesterday. He watched it a little bit, but he was too occupied with his toys.
Yeah, well.
So he's a good player. Plays with all his shit. Toy Story, dude. All the Toy Stories.
We haven't tried Toy Story. We tried Shrek.
Do it.
He was into Shrek.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's hilarious.
He watched Shrek for like 20 minutes and fell asleep.
Shrek is really funny. Story about Shrek. I think Jake did this on purpose.
I did.
So what did he like about it? Wait, which one was it? The first one?
Yeah.
First one, yeah. So my buddy.
Ogres are like onions. That's it.
Duloc is such a perfect town. And then the donkey wants to play
do that again.
No. Let's not do that again. Ogres are like layers. Like onions. Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Yeah, so...
when you sit out in the sun, you get brown hairs. No!
And what's funny about Shrek is my buddy posts on Instagram that Shrek came out 20 years ago, and for whoever is listening, watching, tuning into this, it was a long time ago. I'm 27, I'll be 28. Dude, I'll be 28 in a month.
I'll be 30 this year.
Hey, 30, how you doing?
I don't want to cheers.
It's okay. Why not? You're entering a new decade, new beginnings.
Shut the fuck up. I'm staying 20 forever.
Look, by the time you're 30, your kid will be turning 1.
Why, God? We got a deal.
Yeah.
If you know what show that's from, you're a true fan.
Is that Supernatural?
No.
Could have been.
No.
When Dean... wait, I don't know if you've watched that far.
I've seen all of it.
Oh, you know how it ends?
I call it up.
Oh, you know how it ends?
Yeah, but I'm rewatching it because I have no idea what the fuck happened.
So it's Supernatural. I was on the final season, and I have like a few episodes left. But I'm rewatching it like you did, and you actually inspired me to rewatch it. And
it's a lot easier than I thought.
It is, but it sounds so miserable because there's 15 seasons, 22 episodes a season, and they're 40 minutes long. So it takes time.
But get back to your story before we get off topic too far.
So it's Shrek.
Supernatural.
So with Shrek, that movie came out like 20 years ago, which is insane. Like 2001, that was a long. Looking back, dude, that was a
long time ago.
Long ago.
I was still in the neighborhood at that point. I was in Benton Acres at that point.
I was still living in New Jersey, so
Yeah.
I still had about 5 more years till I got down here.
Yep.
But man. Dude, so Shrek is that old, and it's a classic.
It is for us.
I would say that's a classic movie for us.
Yeah, for us specifically,
because that was our time. But anyway, so Shrek has a really funny story for us in our friend group. So,
Neither or.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you, Daddy.
So we were in Myrtle Beach, staying at this hotel. Couldn't even tell you the name of the hotel.
Yep, it was a piece of shit.
But
it was cool.
It was it wasn't, it served its purpose for what we were doing as kids down there for spring break. It was me, Jake, this guy that we don't talk to no more.
Who's that?
Kyle.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he was there.
No, I did not forget, because he was and then, Amanda was there.
Yeah. So,
that was the 4 of us. That was the original crew that got in one car and trekked on down there.
And Ryan came down.
Ryan.
Yeah, buddy.
This is the story, my friends. So, Ryan came down. He surprised us, drove down the truck. So, we had a little fun in the room, played a little whiskey pong. I'm going to tell you the whole shebang, the whole evening itself. I remember
kit and caboodle.
And I don't know how this spurred telling my wife about this, but it did. And she laughed, I laughed as a reminiscent, and I just thought it'd be fantastic to share it on the pod.
On the old pod.
So we had this nasty Canadian whiskey. It did not taste good. It didn't taste good if you mixed it with anything. So we were playing liquor pong. I don't know who spurned the idea, but that's what we did.
Probably Kyle.
Probably. You were correct. And I think Ryan showed up very shortly after we started.
I think so. I think he showed up like right after y'all started.
Yeah, it was like after we started. I think
because it was already dark out.
We're doing singles or doubles?
We ended up doing doubles.
Okay, so we ended up doing doubles. So we're playing. I mean, we're getting drunk because, it's liquor. So you're filling up, shots in each cup. And I think I sat out. It was my turn to exit the table. And then Jake gets up to the table. So we're playing, and it landed in Jake's cup. We did do doubles. I was out. Ryan and Kyle were a team, and then it was you and Amanda. So Jake it was his turn to, drink. And I will not forget, I timed him. And I looked at the clock, and we were sitting there. And, this guy, this is what he was doing. Here's his cup, and he just stared at it. I mean, it was like staring into something you just don't want to do.
I don't take shots.
He doesn't. He doesn't
do not take shots.
It's not like a matter of taking shots.
I never have.
He just doesn't take them well.
I don't like them.
That's okay. But
why do you think I drink this?
But actually, there was a point you actually got to where you would take a shot and you'd like swoosh it in your mouth.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't swallow it.
It was gross. I was like, dude, that's like dedication.
My brain was like, do not swallow this.
It was gross.
So I had to force myself to swallow
that's
it.
like power to you because like that's so gross. Like no one wants to keep a shot in their mouth that long. But anyway, so he eventually took the shot, which took 10 minutes. I timed it. It was 10 minutes. We all were getting frustrated because we can't continue the game until he drinks. So that was one story in itself, and then we keep going. And
y'all go out to the beach.
No. It's all before the beach.
Okay.
So we got the old Jamaican shower going for all you folks that might know what that is. I'm not really gonna specify, but let's say it was Ryan's first time, and he came out and he said, "I'm not feeling anything. Don't worry, big boy. We will get you. I promise." So
we got a plan for that.
So Jake wanted to stay behind. Fair enough. Stay behind, young lad. So us three, me, Ryan, Kyle, we go to the beach. And we do it again. Except this time, Ryan was fantastic. I mean, he was rocking and rolling. It was great.
He's having a grand old time.
So I'm not big on the ocean at nighttime. To me, it's a scary place. I think it's scary.
It's pretty scary.
If you really think about it, 5% of our oceans have been explored. There's no telling what's in there, but nighttime, you just don't go in. What do these two idiots do? They run in. And my dumbass is sitting on the beach, stony baloneyed, yelling at them to get out of the water because there's fucking sharks in there. And that's how I felt. I was like, dude, there's sharks in there. Like, get out. So eventually they get out, and we're all skipping down the beach, happy-go-lucky. And it's time to go inside. We're tired. So you have 3 of us absolutely gone. It was a great night.
We had a theme song that weekend, too.
We did.
AWOL Nation.
Sail. That was like our group song for a long period.
For the summer, too.
Well, because you used to watch the ones on YouTube where they did all like the flying and stuff and had the song. It was cool. So we go inside.
Careful with your foot. Shakes the camera.
Oh, sorry.
You can put that leg rest up. Yeah.
That is it. Thank
you.
Buddy. Thank you for the suggestion, my friend. Cheers.
You got a cup holder right there.
Yeah, cheers. So we go inside, and were you asleep?
No, I think we were watching Trek.
Oh, see, the third one just came on.
Yeah.
Because it was the very beginning. See, I thought you were like zoning in and out. She was asleep.
I was zoning in and out.
So we go inside, and we're laying down, the 3 of us, and we decided to lay down in the bed. Now, we weren't laying down. It wasn't gay. We were sitting up like me and Jake, and there was 3 of us in the middle.
They were cuddling.
So, just keep in mind, guys, we're all high. And the best scene of the third one. I mean, the third movie for Shrek wasn't great, but the opening scene was absolutely hilarious.
It was great.
And I guess it's because I say that is because I don't remember it, because they don't put that one on TV as much as the first one.
No.
So anyways, we're laying down, and there's a little fat white kid.
Ginger.
Oh, so he's a ginger.
Yeah, no soul.
Yeah, but okay. Whoa, wow. Dark, damn, dark, dude.
We always go dark on this podcast.
Oh, well, if you want dark, I can give you a dark.
We always go dark.
So, we're laying in the bed, and, this little fat kid, ginger kid, goes up to Shrek, and he's like, do the roar. I don't like it. And, alright, so back in the day, Beavis and Butthead was a thing. So Ryan, I guess this kid just made him laugh, and it was really funny. I love you, Daddy. Do the roar.
Do the roar.
Do it. And Ryan sits in the bed, and he goes, and then I think it's funny, not only this fat kid, but Ryan's laughing, so I start laughing. And
no, you started a little giggle. You started a little giggle.
It did.
And then Kyle couldn't.
And then Kyle comes in and just dies laughing. So you have three of us absolutely zonked, just dying of laughter.
Just
and Jake,
crying.
And then Jake just looks over at us and just like, you guys are fucking retarded. But it was just funny. Looking back, like, that was a fun time. I had like purple chest.
Yeah,
I had purple chest.
Like, we were all burnt.
Dude, we were so small back then. You remember that picture? We got the matching GTL shirts. I don't have that. It's gone.
Mine's gone.
It's gone.
Mine's gone.
And we'll probably never find one unless you buy it off eBay or something, because
Amazon. The show's still going.
Nah, it's family vacation. Very different. Like Mike's situation as a kid on the way and all that.
Yeah, didn't he go to jail
for tax fraud or something like that? But he actually shaped up. I was actually really proud of him.
Yeah.
You can actually see the guy's story.
Yeah.
That guy was. If you ever watch the show,
jackass.
He was a jackass. He was a douchebag to everybody. Didn't care about anyone but himself. But dude, he like turned around his life. He's like, he's got it going for him. Like I was always happy to see him. Like, he turned it around.
Yeah,
and you actually see him talking about it on the family vacation. He's like proud of himself. He went to, he got everything together. He's sober.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's amazing to see.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, he was.
But yeah, we had the matching GLT shirts. We were burnt. We was playing putt-putt, doing a Captain Morgan pose.
Dude, that was great.
Yeah, we were tiny.
Wow,
we were tiny.
We were very small. I think I was 120 soaking wet.
Now we're dad bods with the biceps.
Yeah. I'm definitely dad. No, you know what? No, it's not dad bod. It's father figure.
It's dad bod.
Not father figure.
So, like, since you've had your kid, what's like been the most change that you've noticed since y'all have had your kid?
All right, now we're about to get serious.
No, just like what's the biggest change that you've seen?
Perspective. Mine is perspective. Like, I don't think the same as I used to.
How so? Explain.
So, you have a kid. I don't think for me no more. I think for him. And I guess, like, I don't know. You just think about how, like, the world we live in. Like, there's certain things I don't do. Like, okay, if it's me by myself, like, one thing I will not do is, like, go gas my car by myself with him in the car.
Go gas your car?
Put gas in the car with him in the car.
Oh, I've never had to do that either.
See, I won't do that because 9 times out of 10 when you're at the gas pump, you're facing the pump. Your kid is like on the other side, so it's just easy access for somebody to.
Well, I have him behind my seat.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah. I always thought you had to put him behind the passenger.
I thought
there was a law for that, so that's what we did. But,
as long as he's in the back seat, bucket up properly. Yeah. I keep him right behind me on my side. So if I ever had to go fill up and get gas, I'd be right there with him.
It's just like perspective, just like, I don't know, like you think differently.
Like,
you just think differently because like you're not thinking for you.
Yeah, you got something else to care.
You gotta put more of your weight into something else. Mm-hmm. And I guess just for me too, it's just fascinating to see them grow. Like they start out as like little nothings,
little potatoes,
and then they like turn into turn into like these active, playful,
giggly,
energizer
bunnies. There you go.
It's like, dude, he's walking now.
What?
Yeah,
he's walking already.
Walking.
Maybe hear that he's walking already. You know how you know?
Probably Snapchat and Instagram and.
Oh, I don't get Facebook. On any of that.
I do Instagram, but I don't really post anything. Snapchat, I don't really post anything unless it's in the squad chat, and then I do Twitter because nobody I know personally follows me, so it's my own personal outlet away from everybody.
I don't have Twitter.
It's my own personal outlet away from the world.
I don't like the Twitter.
But that's really it. It's more perspective. And then just like watching them grow and develop, and you get to watch them develop and grow on their own, and it's pretty cool. That's my biggest thing.
I want to write a book of like our childhood and let our kids read it one day, like when they're like 18, because it's gonna be PG-13 at least. That's like the nicest.
That would be pretty cool.
That would. Like, we call it the OMJT Chronicles.
Yeah, I mean, you could it's like if you were to do it, you do
Mhm.
it like early on, and then like somehow in the middle it's like we've entered a new person.
We've entered. No, that'll be the end of the first book. The first book will just be us as kids, like the
Yeah.
innocent shit, and then the
then you
second
evolve
book,
into
yeah, it's kind of like how
teen years.
It's kind of like how Harry Potter did it, where they did the first movie was very, very PG, and then as they started going on, started getting more PG-13, more
Oh yeah.
creepy, more darker.
Well,
and
that's because they,
Yeah. They grew up.
the Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord. You shall not say his name. We shall not speak his name. But yeah,
Yeah, that's my
I
biggest
would
thing.
like to do something like that because, like, if you think about our childhood,
We did a lot of dumb shit.
how many people have a great childhood like ours?
Well, it depends. Like,
Because
what
our
you-
childhood was fucking awesome. Like, you can't tell me that it wasn't.
Oh no, it was also think about it too though. It was so different back then for us.
Yeah, it was.
Like think about what we did and what our kids are gonna do. I don't even think kids go outside nowadays.
Yeah, that's
You gotta
why.
force them to go outside.
That's why I want to write a book.
Go chew on a stick. I mean,
Like, go poke each other's eyes out. Come on, now. Get some darts.
Go throw a rock in the air and
Go
hope
get
it doesn't
some.
hit you.
Go get some arrows and play chicken.
That sounds like a horrible idea, but it's fun.
We did that. We
Yeah,
used to
see.
do that.
Yeah,
Before you came
yeah.
around. We did some stupid
I
shit.
feel like back in the day. I mean, I'm gonna take a stab at this, and I'm gonna go on and say that out of all of you, probably the goody one out of all of you, I want to say would be Josh.
Josh played it too.
I know Josh played it, but I'm saying like, if it came down to like getting in trouble, I feel like Josh would be
never
like,
got in trouble.
Yeah, I'd say Josh probably never got in trouble.
No, because Caleb was like, "Why every time Josh leaves, some we get in trouble? Every time Josh leaves, like 20 minutes after he leaves, we get in trouble." It's like because he knows when the time's up. He's like, "Oh, we've had our fun here."
Yep, I'm gonna skip on greener pastures.
It's like, I'm gonna go home and clean my room.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Mom asked what we're doing. I'm cleaning my room, but the guys are down throwing arrows at each other's eyeballs.
He's actually the one that almost lost an eyeball. He's the only one.
That sounds.
Yeah, it was intense.
Yeah, my childhood was very. I got to do a lot of cool outdoor things. Like,
Yeah.
I got to deal with snow, so I mean that was really cool. We did a lot of fun shit with that, like throwing fucking snowballs at everybody and
I mean, I did that
doing
too.
dumb crap like that.
When we lived in Michigan, I did that too.
The crew I had growing up, and like you guys, it would be so much more fun if I had you guys as a childhood.
Well, you do have us as a childhood.
Well, but I had you for my teen years.
No, 8th grade wasn't teen years. It was like 13. That
after
doesn't even
that.
count.
I feel like back then we were like very innocent, like didn't do anything. Well,
We were.
I smoked a lot of weed at your house,
Yeah, you did.
and then there was that dumbass girl in high school that was like, "You guys just go there to party and do drugs." I'm like, we don't do drugs, stupid.
What are you talking about?
So-
Drugs?
Yeah, I was like,
Who said that?
Hannah Hewlett,
Who's that?
the blonde girl I went to high school with.
I don't remember.
She dated Brady.
I think I blocked everything out when it comes to Brady.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've only had a couple
Yeah,
friends
yeah.
that we've let go of, but
Yeah.
everybody else has stayed tight.
Well, I mean, if you're like younger, but I mean, you'd be like an extra. At the time, you might have been like an extra. That kid's a douche.
Yeah, he's a dick. But I can't hate him too much because he's the reason I met you. So he's literally the reason we became friends because y'all met playing hockey, and then he introduced me to
Wow,
you.
I knew him before you. Wow,
Yeah,
that sucks.
he introduced me to you at Extreme
Interesting.
Ice,
I thought, yeah. Oh yeah, because you guys were like friends in high school. You guys went to the same. Didn't you guys?
elementary school.
Yeah.
I'd known Brady since elementary school, but
Yeah.
and then he moved.
Well, I
and
know he
then-
went to Tennessee. He played hockey there, but I don't know. I couldn't even tell you where he is.
I don't even.
Put it this way: if you don't have a
alive.
Facebook, you don't even know what's going on.
Well, he has a Facebook apparently.
I do not.
I do because
I don't
Kimberly
need it.
tags
I-
me and shit, and I go
Put it-
like
if
it.
I ever had to find you, I can.
You can.
Well, that's actually the sad thing about Facebook. They actually were under
Yeah.
like privacy like investigations for a while because like
They still are.
them, Google. I mean, put it this way, man. Like, I mean, if like you're being tracked through your internet,
Constantly.
your social media, your phone,
Yep.
like you're being tracked. I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just the way the world is. I mean, I don't, I read all this. I actually came across an article. It was very interesting. Apparently the Pentagon is like inventing some like microchip that they want to put in your skin, and it's supposed to detect the coronavirus.
Yeah, no.
Which is not really. I mean, they say, "Oh, we're not doing it to trace," but really, I mean, what else is a microchip supposed to do?
It's going to trace.
That's the point. I mean, they put microchips in your dogs, so that way if your dog went missing, they
You
can
can find
look up
him.
the number and you can figure out where he is because you can actually have this app.
GPS locator.
Yep, pretty much
Yep.
this app that literally detects where your dog is based on the microchip that is put in your dog.
Yep.
So yeah, that was I thought that was, but I'm like, you're doing that already. I mean, you're doing that through your phones and
Yeah.
your social media. I mean, that's all it is.
We're already being tracked anyway. So.
Yeah, dude.
But I ain't getting no damn microchip in me. You can kiss my ass.
No.
Like I can leave my cell phone somewhere.
Would
and
you do it
don't
for
know
your
where-
kid though? Like,
No.
think about all the human trafficking things. Like, what if your kid got like kidnapped or something? Like, you'd be able to.
No, I'm not putting a microchip in.
Someone asked me that at work. They're like,
Someone
should
can
do it
try
for
to
your-
kidnap
they were like,
my
you should.
kid.
I was like, you should do that for your kid. I was like, I mean, that's a good point, but like,
No.
no.
If someone tries to get near my kid, they're gonna die. So
You pretty much.
I don't need to be tracked at that moment.
Pretty much. So
So
yeah,
that's
it's been an interesting year. Between COVID, between the pandemic and just.
oh, I don't want to talk about it. We've gone over that multiple times. Like
It just is what it is.
yeah, it's
It is
exactly.
what it is.
It is what
It is what it is. What else are you gonna do?
nothing.
No.
Done talking about it. Done caring about it. To be honest.
What do you miss the most about like prior to pandemic? Like, what do you miss the most? Like, in terms of
worry
like,
about a fucking mask.
damn. I was more thinking like I would like to go to like a sporting event or like
can.
travel.
You can.
Uh,
You can
depends
still
what
travel.
state. Depends what state.
You can still travel.
They're cracking down. Like, you gotta have these vaccine cards now, depending where you go.
No, not everywhere's doing that.
No, I know New York is. So there goes.
Of course, New York is.
There goes me going back to Madison Square Garden because that was one of the greatest sporting experiences I've had.
I've never been.
Oh man, it's fun. It was a fun time.
I feel like New York's gonna suffer big time. New York and California and a bunch of places.
I don't know how California is, but New York, I know.
California's still fucking shut down, basically. Still, it's been over a year. It's like, what the fuck?
Just open up.
No, I'm not getting into this topic.
Nope.
Because
Nope. I was talking on a personal level.
But yeah, I don't.
On a
know,
personal
I
level,
mean,
like, what do you miss the most?
I don't really travel that much. It hasn't really changed all that much for me.
I mean, I guess that's like. I mean, I don't care to like go out of the country.
I
But
think
it'd
it's
be cool
more
to go like somewhere else within the United States that like you've never been. Like, I'd love to go out west, but like, what are the restrictions?
I think I'm more concerned about, or more, what I miss more is people being so cautious. I miss people not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
Just not worrying about you. I'm not worried about them.
Yeah.
Just going about your day.
Just living your life.
Yeah, not thinking about some overhead
Oh, that guy coughed.
pandemic.
That guy coughed, man.
Yeah, and it's not even that serious. They thought it was going to kill, like, everybody, just about. And then it hasn't even killed 5%.
Problem is, it varies though.
Not really. It's like,
No, like a lot of people I know that personally got it. Like it varies.
you know the
I mean, the
The
survival
death rate of it, though?
It's not.
95% chance of survival.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what the vaccine is?
Finding a lot of shit.
No, you know what the vaccine is, though? Like, what effectiveness it is?
0.
95%.
Well, I mean, they found enough crap with that, so it's like.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it. I'm a retard, so
I go on Reddit.
I'm stupid.
You're not.
I'm dumb enough.
You're really not.
am.
Over the years, I hate to say it, I'm not even being mean, but I think you literally tell yourself that you're stupid, and you are so convinced at this point that you're stupid.
I'm pretty stupid.
No, like in your brain, you literally tell yourself that you're dumb.
I'm pretty dumb.
Jake, you used to introduce yourself like, "Hi, Jake. I'm Jake. I'm dumb." Like, no, you're not. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It was funny, though.
No, it was not funny. I was
I
like,
thought it
dude,
was hilarious.
I was like, what are you doing?
I thought it was great.
That doesn't sound good.
He's probably grabbing her hair.
Well,
And he's eating food.
He's gonna do that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What's he eating?
He eats squash, zucchini.
Is that pureed or is it like
Yeah.
like
Stage
regular?
1.
Oh yeah, you guys. Oh yeah, you're a little behind.
Yeah, your baby's a little bit older than ours.
He actually ate a pork chop yesterday with some sweet
shit.
potatoes.
Well, he's got teeth.
He's got 6.
Yeah, he has none. They're growing in though, and you can tell. He's a little fussy. He's not that bad though.
So
So
it's weird. It's like all babies are different. You can't even like compare like what your baby
No.
does to another. Like they're all different.
yeah, like yours didn't sleep too well,
Nope.
and ours sleeps great,
Nope.
and then yours didn't teeth well,
Nope.
and ours is teething great.
But he is walking.
Ours is not walking. He's 5
He's
months.
crawl?
No.
No?
No, he's lazy.
No. He's like, yep, y'all do it for me.
Well, he just
He understands his way
Yeah.
of life. He's like, you guys are gonna feed me, change
Yep.
me. You know what? I don't have to fucking do anything.
basically. But like I put him on his stomach.
For tummy time.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
he just
tummy
like
time's
he was
so
like,
nice.
you know what? I don't like this, and he just rolls over. He's like, all right. Like he will not stay on his stomach.
Mine was the same way.
He refuses.
He
to
looked
stay on
at
his
tummy
stomach.
time and was like, this is stupid. I was like, why do I have to be just on my tummy?
Because you got to crawl.
Yeah.
When did yours start crawling?
Anywhere between 4 and 6 months,
Okay, so he should start crawling soon.
probably. But again, my wife knows a girl. Her baby hasn't done fucking anything yet, and he's older than mine. Like he hasn't just fucking done anything.
I hope
Like he
so.
moves a little bit, but that's about it. I'm like,
Well, we put him in that walker though, and he goes to town. You take them socks off, he uses his toes, he starts pushing it. By the window, that's where I'll be.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it's different when you become a dad, but
It is, but it's like the most rewarding thing.
It is.
Like
It's awesome.
being a parent is like I don't even know what life was like before that.
I can't remember.
My wife was like,
I can remember
she was,
this
she was like,
or,
she was
like-
like, what did you like? What did we? She was like, what did we do before that? I was like,
Nothing.
we went to bed at 9:00 because that's when I could just turn the lights off and go to bed.
Yep.
And
So
I'd
great.
occasionally go play in the man cave and play video games. Dude, I don't play hardly ever.
I don't play any video games anymore. Like I got Last of Us 2 and I haven't even beaten it yet. It's a great fucking game too.
Wait, you don't? Wow, that's weird for you. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like you are. I mean,
I
you're more
was-
of a gamer than me. Me,
I
I
was
just get on.
insane.
I just play Call of Duty. I get on, play a couple matches, and see you later. I'm done.
I wonder how it feels to like be like Alex at this point, because he's got like a PC and everything, a gaming PC now and all that stuff. He's got a mic, everything. He goes fucking ham. And then where it's like I went the opposite way. I quit playing games and now I'm a dad.
Well, I wouldn't say like we quit playing games. I think it's just like where our kids are at the stage of life. Like you don't have that time. Like my wife was saying like, you know, whenever he's like sleeping by himself and you know, we don't have to tend to him like every 2 hours. Like
We've actually started having to tend to him a little bit because he's had a
He's teething.
cough.
oh yeah, it's probably allergies.
Yeah, that's what we think. 'Cause she made me take him to the doctor yesterday, and the doctor's like, it's probably allergies, but just if he keeps having it for a couple weeks, let us know.
Yeah, because you don't have to
We'll make sure that it's not asthma, which it shouldn't be because you don't have asthma, you don't have a history of asthma, your wife doesn't have asthma, she doesn't have a history of asthma.
Exactly.
So it'd be very unlikely.
Yeah.
But you never know. Like he
'Cause
could end up having
That's
asthma.
what my wife was saying. It's like, hey, if you know, if the baby just starts like sleeping on his own and he doesn't need us all the time, I was like, you can go to the man cave. I can go do what I want. I'm like, yeah, rock on. But
Yeet.
but right now we're just like playing with nights. Like, hey, I'm going there this night because like you can just take him to bed, and if I take him to bed because I'm fucking tired, she'll stay out and do what she wants to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like we really don't have that kind of time. We've entered a different stage of life.
I feel like we do. I do
Yeah.
anyways. Like I got time because if they're out there in the living room, I get them after work. I pick up Jackson after work. After I work out, I'll go get them. I'll come back here. I'll watch them until they get home. Then when they get home, I come in here and watch the shows I want to watch and just kind of relax. But my brain does not want to think that hard on a video game. It's just I'm being lazy and I do not want to focus on a video game right now.
Yeah, I mean, mine's like very. I mean, I don't like. I have like the new but like I don't play the campaign. That's just too much effort. You have to sink time into it. I don't have time to. I got time to play like 3 or 4 matches, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I mean,
I feel like mine's just more laziness. I just don't want to put the brain effort into the video game after a
well, you're
full
playing
day.
you're playing games that actually require strategy. Me, I'm just
Yeah.
running around killing people, and if I die, I respawn, and then I do it all over again.
Yeah. I mean, I still have zombies and everything. I just haven't played it.
Nah, me neither. I mean, for me,
I mean, speaking of zombies, how's that Speedy Cola taste?
oh, I mean, it's all right. It's pretty. I mean, it's light, speedy cola. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
see?
really it.
Tell he's talking faster, ain't you?
Yeah.
I have double tap.
Yeah.
Got that double tap.
Yeah,
Okay.
Speedy Cola.
Tap.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, normally when I come home, I just come home and then I end up playing. I put on baseball, I put on sports, and then I literally cook his dinner because my wife doesn't get home until almost 6. So that way we're all fed, he's fed, and then we.
What'd you think of the Ben Askren Jake Paul fight?
I mean, at this point, it's like, I mean, rock on to that fucking guy. I mean, you know what? He's doing it. He's making money. Congratulations. But, I mean...
I hate his mouth.
I
hate his mouth.
Well, his brother's fighting Floyd.
I know, that's stupid.
It's not, because...
He hasn't won.
It doesn't matter. It honestly... Dude, all right, let me ask you.
It's stupid.
That guy's probably, arguably, he's going to make... Probably anywhere between... I would like to say anywhere between 1 to 10 million. You mean to tell me you wouldn't run around a ring with Floyd just to make that kind of money? That's really what it is. It ain't like he's not going out there to win. He's just going out there to make money.
No, Jake Paul is going out there to win. Logan Paul's not.
But he's not fighting Floyd. Jake Paul's not. Jake Paul's fighting Nate Robinson, which is a retired, small, short basketball player.
He already fought him.
Exactly.
He fought Ben Askren.
But he hasn't fought anybody like...
He fought Ben Askren. Knocked him out.
Yeah. Fight somebody.
It's Ben Askren.
Yeah, go.
Ben Askren won the Olympics.
I mean, Jake Paul's like the real deal, but like they fight something.
Ben Askren's not a boxer though.
Exactly.
He's a UFC fighter.
Exactly.
But that's what he said to him too. He's like, "All right, you beat me in a boxing match. Let's go to my realm." And he won't do it.
Exactly. Like, I mean,
he won't go anywhere near that.
Fight.
Even Joe Rogan said like Ben Askren is not known for his boxing.
Exactly.
Why the hell he would agree to a boxing match is beyond me.
It's the money.
It is. He's like, I just made $1 million. Like,
yeah, he literally just made a quick $1 million.
Yeah, easy.
But my point is, like, all right, Jake Paul, like, cool dude. You know what? The guy can pack a punch. I wouldn't want to get hit by it. I would not want to get hit by it. But
I think if he fights an actual boxing professional,
my point is,
he gets ass kicked.
Stick to your sport.
Well, that's what he's wanting to make his sport.
But I'm saying, like, you don't need to be fighting ex-NBA players and a UFC fighter. Like, I mean, we talked about this in my job. I'm like, dude, fight a boxer. Like, you get in the ring with Floyd or Pacquiao or somebody.
Well, he's been trying. He's building up his repertoire.
Oh, he's making his money.
Yeah.
I mean, it's smart. I mean, the guy is smart. He's making his money. I mean, fuck it.
Hell, Logan lost to another YouTuber.
It's cool, like, the way they're doing it, but, like, you got athletes now that are poking at these two. I mean, there's like 3 hockey players that want to get their hands on him. It's hilarious. God. Like, Ryan, like, I'm sure no one in the South knows hockey unless you live in Raleigh or somewhere in Charlotte,
or you're from the north.
Yeah, from the north, and you live down here. If you want to look up these people, be my guest. If I was to throw 3 NHLers, 2 which I confirmed probably want to get their hands on him, it's Tom Wilson, Ryan Reeves, and I would throw Milan Lucic in there. But I know Ryan Reeves.
Weight limits. Remember this.
I know Ryan. I don't think Ryan Reeves.
No.
But Ryan Reeves wants it. He's even like, you want to do this? Like, it's not going to happen. If you're Jake Paul, just fight somebody in the same sport. Like, quit going after like random schmucks off the street.
Well, Ben Askren's not a schmuck. That's the thing.
No, but again, not the same
He's
sport.
Not a boxer.
That's like, okay, like McGregor.
He's a gold medalist, Olympic wrestler.
Like when McGregor did it, it was kind of cool. But
yeah,
like,
because
he's also more established.
Yes, he can. He's very. That's what he does in MMA is striking.
Yeah, he doesn't do.
Ben Askren's not known for striking.
Yeah, that's like when
he's known for leg kicks.
That's like when McGregor fought Khabib. I mean, that was just like a wrestling match, but Khabib was like, I mean, that dude is like a phenomenal.
Did you see him fight Dustin Poirier?
No,
that was a good fight.
I should have watched it because now I have ESPN Plus and all
fight.
the UFC stuff is on there.
Dustin Poirier went on Rogan after that fight. After Dustin won.
Yeah,
that was a good fight.
I think they're fighting again.
Did you see Dylan's fight?
Nelson?
Yeah.
No.
Oh shit! I gotta show you that. He's in MMA now.
I know. I knew he was starting to do that before I left Barefoot. I mean, that's been well over a year ago, and I was like, dude, that's awesome. I mean, I feel like Dylan will be really good with it because Dylan's
he's a good wrestler, but he's the only thing that's gonna hold him back is his reach.
We can't pick on the small people.
He's a small guy though. That's the thing.
That's
he
okay.
needs he needs to cut more weight. He's fighting at 170.
Hey, Uriah Faber. He was an awesome dude.
Uriah Faber is still in UFC.
Exactly. And guess what? He was a small guy.
He's bigger than us.
Probably, but compared to most people, I mean, he's a small guy.
But Dylan needs to fight more 120 area, not 170, 175.
Why? How much does he weigh?
175. Yeah.
Well, yeah, some of those dudes that are 175, they're like fucking
They're
bricks.
coming down from fucking 200. They're cutting weight to get to 75, where he is gaining weight.
Yeah, to get to 70.
To get to 75. It's like, dude.
How's he doing?
He's only lost once. And that was...
how many?
3.
Oh, good for Dylan. Good for him. 2-1. Winning record.
He's got a winning record. And it was...
pretty cool. Well, I remember he was learning from that one kid.
He said he was...
I forgot his name. The kid with the monkey tattoos?
No. Dylan's like, you don't know shit, do you? And he's like, dude, I'll whoop your ass right now. And Dylan's like, I'll put you upside down on your head, motherfucker. And he did. So.
If I was to pick between Dylan and that guy,
Dylan, because he doesn't know any wrestling.
But
he knows zero wrestling, and Dylan doesn't care if he gets hit in the face.
No, dude, you could throw a brick at Dylan's face and he'd probably come back at you.
Doesn't care.
Well, I was like that one time at Pepsi, one big black dude was trying to fuck with Dylan, and Dylan just got up on the cases and was like, "Come on, motherfucker, let's do this." And I was like, "Bro, I will put money on Dylan right now." I mean,
I think what was that other guy's name? It was our friend, Anthony or something like that. Anthony,
the black guy.
Yeah,
at Pepsi.
At Pepsi.
Oh yeah, Anthony. I love that guy. He's hilarious.
Trevor ran into him the other day.
Like
a year ago, but after we were at a Pepsi.
Well, we were all at it, dude. Yeah. That entire crew, I think, gone. Well, because his brother left.
Yeah,
and then I think
he moved to Ohio. His brother.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, he's out of state.
I don't know why, but
unless he's from there. I remember Anthony was from New Jersey. That's how we kind of related a little bit to stuff, and then.
Yeah, you got the Jersey Shore motherfucker right here.
Dirty Jers.
Yeah, buddy.
Represent with all my Boston gear.
Wearing all Boston shit.
Represent.
Not them Devils. You don't wear them Devils no more.
I follow them. I watch them.
Yeah.
They are just so bad.
I don't want to hear it.
No,
you know my team.
Okay, here's the problem with Detroit. I'm not going to pick on Michigan.
They're terrible.
They were good. The Red Wings were good for fucking 30 years.
Yeah.
They literally made the playoffs from 1990 until 2015.
Yep.
They're due for shitty years, but they do have Stevie Y as their GM, and he's going to turn that place around.
We'll see. We thought Harbaugh was going to change Michigan.
No, Steve Yzerman is a genius of a GM.
Well,
what he did to Tampa. I don't care who their GM is now and their coach. He has
Yzerman?
Yzerman was the
GM.
GM.
Used to play.
Yeah.
For Detroit.
Yeah, he's their general manager.
Fuck.
He was the general manager of the Tampa Bay Lightning. He has his fingerprints all over that fucking team.
Oh, I bet.
He's going to.
Whatever happened to Shanahan?
He's player of operations for Toronto.
I don't know what that is.
He's high up in the Toronto Maple Leafs organization.
Why?
That's just what he got as a job.
Why did he go to Toronto?
Because at this point, when you're older, and you're retired, I mean, you can just go wherever.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the team
there's so many guys that didn't play for those organizations that just go there because it's their job. I mean, if they offer you a job, fucking do it, you know. So Yzerman is with Detroit. He's going to turn them around. I mean, I haven't
heard anything from Hall, Lindstrom, or Shanahan. Those were the three that I was wondering what happened to.
Brett Hull is a fat bastard who lives in fucking St. Louis. He got drunk after the 2019 Cup, and it was hilarious. Not for me, because I had to suffer through that bad Game 7. But, yeah, Shanahan, I have no idea. Lidstrom's just laying low. He's just coaching his kids. I think he's in Sweden. I'm not really sure.
Sweden? I hear you. Shit, we need to start playing hockey.
He's from Sweden.
Is he?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's from Sweden. One of the best to ever play.
Yeah,
but then you got the Detroit Lions, and I mean, they suck. They are horrible in every aspect of life. I can't talk a lot of shit because I'm a Raiders fan, and they organizationally have never been on put. But you have Detroit, who just absolutely ruined probably 3 prime players of their careers. Calvin Johnson retired. They absolutely ruined Matt Stafford. I mean, poor bastard.
He's going to do good somewhere else. I'm happy he left.
Well, I'm happy he left too. Detroit absolutely ruined him. And then, I mean, Barry Sanders is one of the best to ever do it. And he said, "Fuck it." After 10 years, I don't blame him.
It was 8.
He put in his time.
He did 8 years.
So Detroit's in the middle of a rebuild, and the Raiders, I guess, are retuning, but I don't know. And Michigan football, I really don't know what happened to them.
Nothing.
And you don't follow the Tigers, but I know your cousin does.
No. Yeah, Mike does.
Yeah, Mike's a sports guy.
Mike follows everything.
How is he doing?
He's great. He's getting his master's.
Good. Oh shit! What?
Engineering.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
All right, is he still at UT? Or U East Tennessee?
Tennessee State University or Eastern Tennessee State University.
Rock on.
Yeah,
good
buddy.
for him.
Still dating the same girl.
Good for him. He's probably gonna get engaged soon.
We'll see. He's a little weird, so you never know what happens with him.
Yeah, Mike's a different.
He's a different breed.
He always was.
I need to get a hold of him.
Because
I ain't seen him in forever. You know what kind of pisses me off?
Sure. Not really, but I guess you'll tell me.
You know, the only people that have come to see and meet Jackson have been my friends and Dad and Melody. That's it. Nobody else from my side of the family have tried to come meet him. Holly hasn't. Robin hasn't. Rachel.
Really?
Sarah, Mike.
Wait.
Uncle Fred.
Wait.
Nobody. Aunt Gwen. Nobody.
Isn't Holly in Boone?
Holly's in Nashville.
Oh, she moved?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Well,
She graduated, so.
I know she graduated, but I didn't know if she was like leaving Boone and then boyfriend I think graduated too, right? She's still with him. Yeah.
Yep.
He's
Still
nice.
with him.
He was a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Okay.
But I mean, I can't fault her too much because she just got a new job, and then she was working that job. They were running her rampant and working every weekend and everything. And
the crappy thing about it is like life just gets in the way.
Yeah.
But I can sort of understand why you're mad.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Isn't
Uncle Fred.
Isn't
Uncle
Robin
Fred.
Isn't Robin
Yeah,
local?
Robin's down the road, but she just
Wait,
had
what?
a newborn too.
Like down the road that way?
Not on this road, like 601 South, like we used to live on, or north.
Oh, so she's not far. She's
No.
like up there. Yeah, she's like
she's
up
up
the
the road.
street.
Yeah,
Well,
but she has a newborn too. Literally like a
Yeah.
month older than Jackson.
Yeah.
So that's understandable.
But isn't like everyone else in Charlotte?
Yeah.
Like I know like
Rachel's in Matthews.
She's in
Sarah's in
Matthews?
Matthews.
I thought they lived. Oh, they just work in Charlotte.
Yeah. Sarah's in Matthews. Mike's in Tennessee. Like Mike, you can't never fucking get a hold of, so he's excused.
I actually one time it was actually really funny.
But Uncle Fred,
Well,
I'm surprised Uncle Fred ain't come see him.
Where's he live? I don't know where he.
Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte.
Yeah.
I remember one time actually. I was driving home from Barefoot, and this fucking truck just beeps at me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, no traffic really. I'm just driving down Johnson Road, no traffic. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I look over because I couldn't tell where it is. I looked to my left. I'm like looking behind me. I'm like, no one. I look to my right, and there's Fred. He's like, hey! I was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, how the fuck are you? And then like we just kept going, but it was like through the window. But I hadn't seen him since your wedding, probably.
Yeah,
I didn't really.
Yeah, I want to get my fucking family over here to meet him, but and Kimberly's kind of upset about it too. Like, she's like, I feel like they don't want to come see him. I'm like, they do, but it's
I can. I mean, you.
But it's kind of hard to like stand up for him when it keeps happening.
Yeah,
it keeps going
on. You can only throw so many bones at one time. You know,
it's almost been 6 months. He's almost 6 months. He'll be 6 months on the 7th, and today's the what? The 24th of April.
It's a long time. It's a long time, you know. It's
Trevor just called me. I'm gonna call his bitch ass back on the podcast. See what he wants.
What are you doing? When do you want me to come over?
Yeah, probably. We're gonna call Trevor's bitch ass back.
That's
If
hey man, I'm kind of sorry.
I'm glad you came to see him, even though you got a newborn too.
Well, I mean, I know we've been trying to hang out for like months, but
yeah,
it's
the
just
shit
like,
kept happening.
It's just never. I mean, time is like so hard to find time between like work and just other people. You know, it's just
it's difficult.
A little bit. I mean, that's just the stage of life
I
that
know.
getting older.
Yeah, trying to find a good job, trying to keep a good job, trying to get paid enough to feed everybody and pay for everything, trying to get a
it's
house.
Just like work and life and then shit.
Well, hello, motherfucker.
Please leave your message.
Oh, wow.
Trevor. Yep.
Trevor.
Oh well, if he calls you back, call. You know, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Dude, that is yeah. I mean, I'm sorry you got to deal with that. You know,
It's all right, but
it is, but it's crappy.
It feels personal, but it's not. I know it's not because I know my family. I've known my family for a long time.
No, but
and I know it's not personal, but
at some point it's
it
like
feels
So
personal.
what are they gonna do? Come for just his first birthday? I mean,
They didn't. They came for the baby shower. So, I mean, that's the last time I seen them. Baby shower. So, I'm gonna go get me a new bed. You want to keep it going? You can tell another wholesome family friend story of our childhood.
actually, I'm gonna wait for you to get back.
No, you go ahead. Start you a story because we can't have the dead air. I'm gonna go grab a beer. Think of something. You got it. I believe in you. You can hold it down for 2 seconds.
I can. Doesn't mean I want to, but I can.
You got it. Just start talking, Wolf.
Oh, there once was a man named Michael Finnegan. I mean, I'm just so used to singing to... I'm so used to singing to...
calling me back?
No.
Okay.
Do you want him to call you back?
No, I'm just saying.
Well, that's not very nice. Feels pretty good to be on the show, I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's really just 2 dudes talking. It's kind of what podcasts are anyway, but...
This is your first podcast.
Being on it, yeah. I mean, I'm a big... I actually tend to listen to podcasts more than I do music.
I do too.
And for me, I got 2 podcasts I'm literally glued to. It's weird. I explained this at Spencer's bachelor party, but I got a little haggle for it. So basically, if I want funny and I want humor, I listen to Section 10. Section 10 is a Boston Red Sox podcast through Barstool Sports, and it's absolutely, these dudes are hilarious. If you're not a Red Sox fan, it's still really funny if you're into baseball. But they're funny dudes. They're hilarious. It's great. And if I want serious, I go to Joe Rogan and I pick the listeners based on the serious ones, because the serious ones,
they're really, really good.
The serious ones tend to be really good in terms of general information, like just random knowledge, but it's like 2 dudes in a deep conversation.
You should listen to the one with him and Tom Segura. That was really good.
Tom Segura was good. That one was a funny one that turned serious based on their conversation.
Yeah, like Tom Segura is surprisingly smart.
Oh yeah,
he looks like a dumbass.
He sounds like a dumbass because like just the way he talks. But he's really smart.
He's stupid smart.
But my favorite, I think out of all the people I've listened to, I mean, Elon Musk was, of course, a genius. Dan Crenshaw's really good. Jack Carr's good. I can't remember her name, but I listened to the one. She was like a journalist, and she was looking into like Area 51.
Yeah.
That one was probably
Natalie
something.
I don't
she was
remember.
on like years ago. I was at Barefoot back
remember.
then. She was. That one was insane based on the people she interviewed and what she did. It was great. But that's what I do. I normally go to
like that Russian guy in the hospital.
Yeah, dude. That was like the one.
I can't believe I just remembered that.
How, dude?
I don't know why.
I just remembered
she
got so much information, like nothing that she could literally. You can't, because it's all confidential.
Yeah.
But it was really interesting seeing what she got feedback wise, and I was like, it was just one of the best podcasts I've listened to.
That's why I like that podcast, because it's multiple varieties.
The comedy ones are cool. Depending who it is,
they're good.
Like listening to Ron White's funny, but just because he's so old,
that's such a good
and he's
podcast.
just great because he has so many thoughts and ideas and stories.
Oh, so many stories.
But they're all funny stories. It's like 2 idiots like us sitting here telling funny stories. But,
speaking of that, do you have any funny stories that you remember off the top of your head?
Dude, I have so many.
Let's go. Let's go down the road.
So many.
Let's go down the road of OMJT.
So I got a new phone, and my wife helped me
set everything up.
And luckily for me, all my pictures came back. And the best part was I still have pictures from your basement.
Fuck yes.
And all the shit we wrote on the walls.
Yeah.
I was tied for first place, or I was in first place for the naked lap. I can claim that crown, which isn't necessarily.
That's not a crown.
It's not a crown.
The ass. My mic decided it wanted to go.
Dude, your mic got whiskey dick.
It said, "Bump this shit. I'm out."
He said, "I'm no longer a red rocket. I got whiskey dick."
He said he had the crown for the fucking naked laps. The mic's like, "I'm done. I'm out." The microphone tapped out of the naked lap king.
So I got all those pictures.
You said you were crowned. It bowed to you.
Yeah, I'm royalty. I am royalty. And luckily for me, I got the captain of the team on. Just royalty right here. I'm a royal dad.
Yeah, royal dad.
So I got all those pictures, and it was just funny. It's funny at the time, like what we all did, but it was just like, the memories of all those things.
Mm. Wait, what's one of your fondest memories of our childhood?
There's so
many.
You can narrow it down from, if you wanted to break it down into categories, which are, you had stupid, funny, then you had just like, just great times, like of just talking,
just hanging out,
out with your buddies, talking, just living life, and then you got just random.
Yeah.
Like, I'd say random to me. The most random one is the day that everything just fucking went wrong.
Oh, Jesus.
That was the day everything just went wrong.
Talking about where I did a round-off back handspring and didn't make it?
Yeah, you didn't make it. Alex's car ended up in a ditch. Ryan got blown up by dry ice.
Oh, God. That was all in one day.
That was all in one day. That was the day where... See, that was... Yeah. To me, that's just random. That's not really like a fond memory. That's just random.
That's a day of random events.
But then you got stupid. Actually, you know what, Jake? Here's what we can do, bud. Here's what we can do. I have the photos here.
Lay your ass down.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Lay your ass down, mascot. He's our mascot, by the way.
So, if you want, I can go through the photos.
Go for it.
I got some. I might actually, if you don't have
show too many inappropriate ones.
If you don't have the, I'm not going to show them to the camera. I'm just going to read them.
You can show them.
If you want, I can send these to you.
Yeah, they're gone. They're gone.
Do you want them?
Yes.
I have them. I will send them all to you.
I want all of them.
So there's one that says Alex Turner, 4/19/09. Wow, that was old. Holy fuck, that was 12 years ago. The first time you got drunk, boys.
Yeah, well.
Moving on. Wow, Alex, you did a lot of dumb shit in 09, bud.
Yeah, you did.
We have I'm Trippin'.
Oh, shit.
Alex busted his face in the ditch on 10/11/09. The ditch won, and Alex's face did not. But you're still beautiful, Alex.
So the story behind that one.
Oh, I got this one.
We were walking around at night, which me and Tommy actually started these.
We really did. You remember everyone else I think got they would just went to sleep.
Yeah, they just went to sleep.
And then me and you were like, dude, I'm not tired. You're like, dude, I'm not tired. I was like, why don't you just go for a nice walk, dude? We went down fucking Benton Acre, Lander Benton, and then made that left on the Lawyers. And
no. We made a left on Union Trail.
No.
Yeah, because we went Lawyers.
No, we never.
601.
No, do you remember that big house off Lawyers before you got to Lander? Yeah, we went on. We actually went over that way, and then and then after everyone was like, "Oh, dude, we should do that," we made the big square.
Yeah, that was That's such a long walk. You don't realize
the traffic lights until you're like. And then you drive. It's like son of I drove it one time. Yeah. I had to. I was out that way for barefoot, and I was like, dude, son of a bitch, this was far.
It was far.
How the fuck did we do that?
Well, you're bored.
I know, but I guess
we didn't want to
young legs just doing it.
Dude, I bet we would be out of breath if we walked that now.
I would die. I'm not in that shape no more. I would be like...
I don't know. I walk a lot now. I walk a lot for my job. Because I go to new construction sites.
Oh, yeah, you got to do all the
I walk the entire perimeter.
Yeah, yeah, some perimeters are big.
Yeah, some are very big. Like Crestwinds, the new Crestwinds. There's a new one in Waxhaw. Brand new site.
That place...
You know they're adding on to that one? That one in...
off Albemarle?
Yeah, off
Albemarle.
Oh,
of course they were. They
added on to it.
Yeah, they were doing a new phase before I left.
Huge. I mean, fucking huge.
That place. I
Retirement community. But anyways.
I hated working there.
The whole I'm tripping thing. We were being kids, being stupid. We walked up to intersection of Lawyers Road and 601.
09 was like 10th grade.
And we were throwing signs that they had stuck in the ground like, vote for this fucker. We grab them out of the ground and just chuck them because we were assholes. And we didn't think anything about it. We were just throwing them around. Alex had two signs in his hand. He was on the other side of the road about to jump across a ditch and didn't realize how deep the ditch was. So he goes to jump and he goes to step and he's already in the ditch. And then he goes, I'm tripping! And just, when he falls into the ditch, it's just a ditch on the side of the road. You don't think it's that. He disappeared.
Yeah, I remember that.
He completely disappeared. We didn't see him, and then you just see a sign come up and another sign come up. He goes, I hate a rock. He busted the fuck out of his lip. And he told his mom they tripped around the fire pit at our house and hit his face on a rock.
That's just not the case.
Because, we didn't want to get in trouble. We were, 15, 16 at this point?
Dude, the worst story I have.
So that was the I'm tripping story.
Just the craziest one we did. See, this is what I like. We're just reminiscing. And it's just great. Years of friendship with everybody, just reminiscing. I'll never forget when Morgan and Alex broke those windows.
Oh, don't
Dude,
talk
that
about
one-
that on the podcast, please,
was-
for the love of God.
That was bad.
We're not going to bring that story up.
That was brutal.
That is a
This
story.
This one's funny.
That is a story that might come up if we become rich and famous and we can pay off lawyers to take care of that one. But as of right now,
That was so long ago. I don't think.
but as of right now, we are not bringing
that
this
was so
story
long
up.
ago. I just remember going home and I was like, "What are you doing home?" I was like, "I have stupid friends. I'm gonna go sleep now because I'm fucking tired."
Yeah, we got Rachel to walk you out of the car.
Dude, I was scared.
I was scared too.
Dude, I went. You know how like I used to exit
Yeah,
the
go
neighborhood and go
right.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I whipped the 3-point and went the other way. I was like, "Fuck this shit." There's a fucking tow truck and all this other shit.
No.
So
No.
this one is cool. This one's actually funny.
It's like our friends are fucking stupid. This
Yep.
is what that is.
Well, I was actually
we didn't do anything wrong.
So I was actually known to Alex's mom as the ditch kid. Remember? Oh man, best one is. Oh wow, we have a visitor.
You're shaking the camera, babe.
Yeah, I'm sorry, well, I spit out again.
Oh no.
Is it mucusy?
He's been doing it a
If
lot
it's
lately.
you'll know if it's spit up or you'll know if it's mucus. I know it sounds gross in the podcast, but if your kid's teething, like sometimes mucus gets. If you'll notice if it's like really thick,
Yeah,
it's just mucus. It's not like actual spit up.
Yeah, it's like sticky.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
It feels gross. It smells horrible. But wait, so you don't remember that I was the ditch kid?
No.
Oh man, so you remember
How
that
are you
guy?
the ditch
Okay,
kid?
so,
Oh no, I remember.
so there was I don't remember specifically.
Dude, Trevor was there for that one.
Oh, and remember Chris?
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah.
From the ice rink.
Yeah, Chris was there.
So
I wonder how that kid's doing these days.
he was really cool to chill
Yeah,
with.
he was
I
cool.
love that guy.
Great singing
He
voice.
was, yeah, dude.
He was in our
really
band.
Did. He had like the voice of an angel.
Yeah. He was mad at me though because I was good at singing too, is what he thought, which I'm not. But he was like, "How do you do that and play the drums?" I was like, "What do you mean? Like,
Dude,
my
there was
voice
a guy.
sucks."
You ever watch The Voice?
Yeah.
There's a guy in The Voice, and he literally like plays the guitar, hits a pedal for the drums, and sings all at the same time.
Yeah, there's street performers do that a lot.
Yeah, but
it's
it's
crazy.
still crazy that they
Crazy.
do it. It's like insane talent.
Oh yeah.
So I was the ditch kid
Yeah.
because we, rang the guy's
Tommy
doorbell,
Ditch!
and we're literally like army crawling, and the guy comes inside, he's like, "Get the fuck off my lawn!" And
Well,
then
no,
next
he had the motion sensor light on.
Yeah, I know. And then
And
it
then
came
y'all
on, and he was
crawled
just
into it.
standing there.
He stayed on the
And
deck.
then he came out, and like Morgan and Al, I mean, they're faster than me, but they're like, "Tommy, ditch," and I like hit the ditch, and I just fucking face plant.
Okay, so when
You got a far distance of it and watched the entire
yeah,
thing.
me and Trevor were like, because I told y'all he's on the fucking deck. I saw the back door open and him come out and shut the door, and I never saw him go back in. I was like, "Dude, guys, he's on the deck." They're like, Morgan and Alex were both like, "No, he's not. You're crazy." And
I just followed him.
and
So
then
I'm like,
Tyler was like, "Oh, I'll do it. I'll fuck it." I was like, "Fine, y'all want to do it? I'm going over here. I'm gonna stand over here if y'all gonna go ding dong this because we tormented this poor man.
We really did.
We did. So and then they start army crawling up.
Well,
to
because
the
his
front.
backyard is like through a big field.
Yeah.
And then that's how we got there instead of walking
Yeah.
all the way around.
That would have been. We did walk all the way around one time, and then we ran through the field.
Oh, dude,
that was
the
the
cop-
first
the cop
time. Yeah, the cop
That was
came.
fucking
The cop came.
wild.
We never got caught, but we're airing it out on the internet now, so we're probably gonna get fined or something. But nobody watches this, so it'll be all right. Anyways,
Dude, that was wild. But yeah, I was known
But-
as the ditch kid because I literally like face planted the soil.
yeah. So me and Trevor were off to the side. We watched the entire thing of them just.
It was like a
army
movie
crawling.
for you
Yes,
guys. It really was. It was like
Them dumbasses were crawling up there. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's him right there on the deck. And then the motion light came on and shined right on
what's
all y'all.
crazy is like when we were like we never saw a figure there.
Oh, I saw him.
See, you guys probably did. You probably had like
Yeah.
where the darkness and like the light. It probably like.
Well, he's
formed
wearing a white
shadow.
shirt, so I saw it. I was
Yeah,
like,
we
he's right there.
never.
So they start army crawling, right? And then the motion light came on because he had flipped them on because they weren't on before.
No,
They were not
they
on
were
before.
never
We
on.
walked around the side, rang the
Didn't
doorbell,
one
ran
time
back
he
to
like took
back.
his wheelbarrow and like threw it in the woods or something? Like, we were
I don't
such
know. I don't
assholes
know
to this
who
guy.
did that, but
like I
someone
almost
asshole.
wanted to bake him brownies and be
Yeah.
like, sorry for all this shit we gave you for
All
no
the years
reason.
for every summer that we fucked with you.
Yeah, like we only like it was weird. We
Yeah,
only
only
did
in
it
the
in the summer.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it was too cold around the winter.
Yeah, it's too cold around the winter. But they were army crawling. The light comes on and just flashes up. He's sitting on the back of his fucking porch with a shotgun. Like, y'all think that's fucking funny? I never saw y'all get up so fast in my life. Y'all hopped up and hauled ass and start running. And me and Trevor, we start running like, oh shit, they're going. So we all haul ass to the road.
You're gonna hold the fort down. I'm gonna go drain the lizard.
Oh, hold on, you gotta hear this part. They all started hauling towards the road, and then Alex and Morgan both jump over a ditch. They go, "Tommy, ditch!" And Tommy just goes.
I just ate it.
Tommy goes, "What?" And then,
hey,
bam!
It's soybean.
It's soybeans. And Tommy just bulldozes into a ditch. And now we got our
Hi guys.
other greatest guest on, Jackson and my wife. You got to get behind the mic if you want them to hear you.
Oh, I'm not saying anything.
No, but yeah. So that's one of our famous stories that most of the people in the old Union County know about. So, and that's old baby Jackson. He's made his appearance on the podcast for a second time now. Don't worry, he'll be a regular when he starts speaking words.
Is that what's a little tight?
Yeah, it's a little
It's
tight.
6 months.
Well, he's a chunky monkey. He's got something on his nose, babe. Looks like a hair. I don't know what it is.
I just cleaned it dang nice.
Oh, he's better now. He's better now. Ain't that right, monkey? He's staring at the microphone. Don't you grab that. He's staring at it like, I'm going to grab it.
Hey, hey! Nope.
Not a fan of the mic yet.
No, you
Don't
tried to
worry,
grab
buddy.
it.
Once you start talking, you're not gonna shut up.
No, he won't.
You're really not. Trust
Has
me.
yours started talking yet?
You said dad, mama.
Dada, mama.
You look at me. He goes. Dad, 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 dad. It's hilarious.
Oh, guess who else is having a boy? I'm pretty sure I told you. Yeah, Trevor's wife.
We're still. Hey, we got our team.
We got our team.
No, we got our band.
Yeah.
What's that? Fucking Frank from Friends. I got my team. I got my band. So actually,
that was,
all right, so now that my break is done, this one is great.
Oh yeah, you go ahead.
Lighthouse. So it was me, Ryan, Alex, and Kyle at the time, and we were smoking a little JJ. But we ran out. But there was still plenty left. So we just burnt a hole in like the water bottle, I guess, and like put it in there, and we managed to like suck it out of the bottle or whatever. But it was just we were stoned. It just worked, and it made sense. But this was also the same day that you just kind of slipped out behind us.
I'd rather not bring that one up.
Yeah, no. But the point is, like, we're sitting there just dumb. I mean, and the fucked up part of it is, like, here's the four of us standing like this diamond, like, it's my turn. And then, like, and we're right next to your back door.
Yeah, where I walked out at.
And you just, like, and we didn't even, like, hear the door open. You just kind of, like, slipped.
Yep.
And I was like, guys, he's gone. What do you mean he's gone? I was like, he's not here. Like,
his car.
I don't know how else.
His car's here. His shoes are here.
His car's here. I'm like, okay, well, he's not inside. Like, I'm not stupid. Like,
my shoes were still there.
Oh, the best is when we covered your patio in piss.
That was annoying.
For you?
Yeah.
I started it, actually.
Yeah, you dick.
I peed on the patio, and then everyone was like, hey, dude,
Let's cover it up.
Let's cover it up.
These fucking assholes. I walk out there barefoot.
Hey, first full... Man, 2009, Alex's first full beer. But we were part of it.
I was part of that.
We were part of that. We
part of that.
We did that in 2009.
I miss that bedroom so bad.
Miss that house.
Yeah. Me
Dude, if you have to reminisce, I mean, it's just like,
Yeah.
you know, one word. Actually, no, 2 words, obviously, but one phrase. Jake's basement. Nothing more. Legendary.
The Oakley house.
Legend. Wait for it. Dairy. Legendary. You know they're actually coming out with How I Met Your Father? Hulu is.
Why?
Starring Hilary Duff.
Why? It's not going to be as funny.
It probably won't because the cast of How I Met Your Mother made the show.
Yeah.
That's literally. I mean,
Literally.
Ted Mosby was a nerd, but
Well,
but Jason
think
Segel was
about it.
hilarious.
He was Ross from Friends. he was Ross.
Ooh, I'm gonna post something at you for debate purposes.
Oh God.
Like, but it's funny though. It's not like, you know, hey, like socks or shoes. Like, no. Actually, you know what you should watch? You like Impractical Jokers?
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid. It's funny though. I was all right. So when I had COVID, I was in isolation for 5 days because my wife didn't have it yet. Sal Vulcano is one of the Impractical Jokers, and
He's got a podcast.
it's called Taste Buds.
Yeah, I've seen
It's fucking hilarious. Like, they
I've only
just
seen a little
debate.
bit.
I listened to part of one, and it was just really funny. They're arguing about food, but then they talk to you about food. But it's just funny if you're into food, and comedy. Like, it's just funny. He's like, he was talking about like a burger or a taco, and I think he was fighting for burgers, not tacos. It was just funny because, like, I don't know. It's just like a funny thing. Okay.
Yeah, I got you. I got
the naked lap tally.
What's the
I got the tally.
What's the debate that you were gonna ask me about?
See, most people, they're two different shows, but I guess one's more a little modern than the other. It's like Friends or The Office.
I like The Office.
Why?
Just never thought it was that funny.
It's dry, but it's great.
Yeah,
I love it.
I was a big Parks and Rec fan.
So to me,
How
I Met Your
because
Mother.
of Chris Pratt, though.
Oh, Chris Pratt's a retard. And then you look at him in Jurassic Park. It's like, there's no way this is the same guy.
Guardians of
and
the
then
Galaxy.
it is. Well, Guardians of the Galaxy was still funny, but
Yeah.
like,
He's still funny in Jurassic Park too.
yeah, but he played like a more serious role. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta get there. Dun, 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 dun.
He's great. He's a great actor.
So this is the tally. I actually was in second place.
Who's first?
Ryan.
Oh shit! Right.
But I'm only one behind him. Remember the time that he fell over me because it was raining? And we played Thunder Can Jam.
No, I threw a frisbee.
No, but do you remember Thunder Can Jam?
Oh, I remember.
That was the same night.
It was fucking pouring so hard that the water. There was like an inch of water on our feet, but the rain was warm. So that
felt good.
It felt good because we were
great.
hot. We were playing drunk can jam, and we were throwing the frisbee back and forth. They lost, so they have to take a naked lap. That was the rule of the house. So they go on their naked lap.
Hey, speaking of it, there it is right there. Thunder Can Jamming. No date, though. And then, first shotgun beer, but we ain't got a date, but we did it together. Go team, go!
Go team, go!
And then that's it. That's all the photos.
Football, no teams.
Yeah, we're going to play football with no teams. You got to have teams, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you had to have teams
Yeah,
to play
pretty
football.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I love The Office.
Dude, I'm not a fan.
Fucking-
I don't know why, because it was like something that I would absolutely like. But I've tried watching it multiple times.
I mean, really, in the beginning, you're not a fan of, like, how many times, like, Jim pranks Dwight? I mean, that's funny. See, to me, How I Met Your Mother is more of our modern-day Friends, and
Yeah.
Parks and Rec is our modern-day of The Office.
I love Parks and Rec.
It's funny.
I love
It's not as... See,
You know who got me into Parks and Rec?
See, The Office is dry.
You
That's
know who
just the
got
way
me
it
into
is.
Parks and Rec, though?
No.
Take a wild guess. It's a part of OMJT.
Spencer.
No. Just because Spencer's Ron Swanson does not make him the one who gets me into this.
I can so see him, like, doing it like he goes into a bike shop and he got some nerdy dude that walks in there, like, talking about his bike. He just
I
turns
know
around,
more than you.
I know more than you. And just fucking walks away.
But he
Like,
works at the bike shop, so...
well, yeah, isn't he? He's still flying,
He's on the
isn't he?
podcast.
I know.
Yeah, if you watch that one, he'll tell you all about it. You'll hear the whole thing. He talks more on the podcast than I've ever heard him talk before.
I'll never forget when I first met Spencer.
Odd character.
He was the quietest of all humans.
Except when
I
he
even,
spoke.
I even looked at you. I was like, dude, like, this kid is, like, insanely quiet.
But
he's
when
like,
he talked...
he's like, dude, trust me. And then, dude, Spencer got drunk one time. Dude, he was the funniest fucking kid I've ever met. He was so funny.
Out of OMJT, I feel like you grew closer to Spencer when y'all went to college.
We did, because we
all roomed together.
We roomed together. I actually, well, even when I was up there, like, even when I wasn't rooming with him, I was hanging out with him.
Yeah.
Like, we still hung out and did shit, went to bonfires, and then
Yeah.
we lived together. Man, dude, we had some great... Dude, we had some great times. I gotta say, living with Spencer...
Oh my gosh, you gotta tell the toilet story.
Which one?
He fell asleep.
You did that multiple times!
What were you giving him crackers and chip? But when he was out
Oh,
there
that
with
was
the goats or
hilarious.
something, were you yelling at goats or something?
I don't remember the goats.
Dude, because there wasn't any. He was just drunk. He was yelling at the
Where
goats.
were we? I don't even remember where we were. I don't remember that one.
Oh,
I don't remember that one, but I do remember vividly feeding him.
The crackers.
I remember that, yeah. Well, there was Edward 40 Hands, and
Oh,
I played
no.
babysitter because him and Alan actually slept in his bed.
And he slept on the toilet.
And Spencer slept on the toilet.
Go ahead and tell him the story then, like of how
So
he got
this is
to the
this is
toilet
the
part.
so I mean I wasn't there. I stayed back. I wanted to relax. And so Spencer got tanked at a bonfire with the fraternity that we hung out with. They were really cool. And he comes in. He just like, I mean, I'm gonna like try and reenact how he came in. Like, I mean, he just fucking comes in. He just
They
like,
can't hear
opens
you.
the door.
They can't hear you.
He opens the door and just starts doing this shit.
Well, they can't see you.
It's fine. I'm doing it for you. And
You got to show them. Just put the leg rest down and you can do it.
So he comes in, and he's, like, moving back and forth, like, swaying between the wall and the door. And I'm like, dude, what happened to you? I had a good time. I'm like, okay, good, rock on. I was like, well, what do you need? So he's like, I got to take a piss. I made it through 2 episodes of Supernatural.
No,
That's
Spencer.
80 minutes!
No, Spencer.
And he never came back. And this kid is sitting on the toilet like this. And I'm like, you okay in there, bud? Yeah. I was like, do you need anything? So I bring in
Some crackers.
water, crackers. I go to bed. I'm tired. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I wake up the next morning, and he comes in, and he looks at me. He's like, dude, my neck really hurts. I'm like, well, no shit. You just slept like this for fucking 4 hours.
So Spencer fell asleep on the toilet after Tommy went to bed. Tommy said he went there to go to the bathroom the next morning.
He was still in there.
Crackers everywhere.
Oh, yeah, the crackers were like laying on the floor. I was like, kid had a wild night, man.
Dude, I got him to tell the bear story on the podcast.
That's great.
Yeah.
Dude, that story, like,
he actually told a good story, too.
he did. I mean, he's the only one who's going to tell it the best.
No, he's not. He tells the worst stories. He's like, yeah, hit a bear.
No, but I mean, but he's the only one that could tell that story, like, vividly.
But he did, finally. This is the first time I've ever heard him tell the story.
Yeah.
Front to back. No details excluded.
Well, see, I had to tell my teachers why he wasn't there.
Because he hit a bear.
Yeah, but I was like, you're not going to believe what happened, but, like, he hit a bear on his bike. I'm like, he can tell you himself, but I mean, I'm just telling you why he's not here.
He's in the hospital.
No, actually, he wasn't in the hospital.
No, he
No,
wasn't at that point.
well, yeah, because I was at work, and I was working at the pizza place up there, and his dad called. I was, like, cleaning up and doing my closing duties, and his dad called, and he's like, hey, this is Steve Middleton, Spencer's in the hospital, is there a way you can meet us down there and I'll come pick him up? Dude, I had to cart him around for a whole semester.
Jeez.
His dad even said that as a little wedding thing, majig. You know, we were having lovely Italian food.
What you
Like,
talking about?
so we were at the wedding, and, like, you know, his dad got up there talking
Oh,
about
shit, I
Spencer,
wasn't
going
there.
to college, having,
I wasn't there.
good conversation. He's like, glad he had good friends. Like, Tommy carted him around everywhere. I was like, hey! But I'll never, dude, it was just a wild situation. But yeah, we really did grow, like, a lot closer, like, when we went to college, just because we, like, roomed together. And we spent more time together.
Yeah, me and Ryan got really, really close after everyone started leaving.
That's because because everyone else was gone and you two were still here, but he was doing his pilot thing. But
yeah, he had already graduated college.
Yep. And you guys were like, hey, Y50,
son, we gotta watch that shit again. Come on.
So
I really want to get Ryan on the podcast next, but it's impossible now. He's got a newborn. He ain't coming over anytime soon.
It'd be cool if we could have, like, multiples of us and just sit here.
Dude, we could do a OMJT podcast.
That'd be hard. Good luck. Good fucking luck getting everyone here.
Oh, God. Impossible.
If we planned it.
And then we'd have to do it down there, though.
Well, yeah.
Because that couch. And then this mic can pick everybody up.
Yeah.
As long as we're, like, within a decent
Basically, get a table.
Yeah.
Like a round table. Or bring this table.
Oh, yeah.
And
Guess what? The table. The OMJT table. It was in the basement. It's gone. Burnt up in the fire.
Why?
My dad's house caught on fire. It was in my closet.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Were they okay?
Yeah, their house burned up, like, last Easter.
Jake, I didn't know that.
I told you that.
No,
I
you
told
didn't.
everybody that. I told Alex, I told Ryan, I told Tommy, I told Spencer, I told Alex,
don't remember.
Josh, I told Josh.
I guess I don't remember. I guess all his ice cream sandwiches melted.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, you want to know the funny thing?
Wait, is the whole house?
The whole house gone.
So wait, now what? Where are
They got a
living?
house in the same neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
But they own this house. They're not renting.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
they
Gotcha.
own this one. The
Sky's
guy
still there?
Yep. They
I bet she's fat. She probably eats ice cream
Hiccup
sandwiches
Marley.
too.
They're there still.
Oh my God, they're still alive.
Yeah, they're still alive.
Oh my God.
Marley's
and I
on,
really don't mean that in a bad way.
Marley's on diabetes medication. And she's the skinniest one. Hiccup's huge.
That used to be very reversed.
Yeah, reversed. And Sky's a thick girl. She's just like Yeah.
I feel like at some point, like I feel like after we, like it was a good thing, I think, but I think like when we all graduated and then like, you know, I mean obviously we all got together on like breaks and, you know, still like hung out.
But
like,
we hung out
whether
we
once
traveled, every year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Whether we traveled like to go to see Caleb in Wilmington or wherever, I mean, I think like everybody had their own person that they got close with within the group.
Yeah,
which was really cool.
Me and Ryan got really close. Like me and Alex, like when I first moved here, me and Alex were like this. Like we were best friends. Like best friends. We're still best friends. Me and Alex are still fucking best friends. And then it like our group grew then like because it was me, Ryan, Spencer, Alex. It was all 4 of us, 5 of us, and then Josh and Caleb moved into the neighborhood, and then our group grew a little bit bigger. And then Tommy came into the picture a little bit later, which Caleb and Josh came in around the same time you did almost. Because they came in around 6th, 7th grade, whereas you came in 8th grade.
Oh, so that wasn't really that far.
You're not that far behind them. So to be honest, like you're about because OMJT started.
I thought they were like very. I thought they were like.
No, they came in a little bit later, but
I did not know that.
Like I was the second to last person to move to that neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So because Josh and Caleb were the last.
Yeah.
And then you came into the group later, but I'd come up with the OMJT for when we were kids. It was OMJT Spy Agency. And it was all the initials of our last name. And me being a cocky little dickhead, I was like, I'm the leader, so O first. And I did come up with it, so you got to give me credit on that.
Well, yeah, you can't take credit where credit's due. You know?
Yeah, that's the only thing I deserve credit for is that I came up with the name.
You did, yeah.
So,
but it fit everybody.
It did.
Even like other people that come in.
I want to like do a collab of a tattoo though that we could all get something small, not too big, but I would love to get that.
Something that resembles. Yeah. I would put OMJT on my body.
I would too.
Shit, no tattoo scares me, man.
No,
I mean,
Ryan's got a tattoo too.
This is cool though. It's got the airplane, the telescope,
and
not telescope, the fucking
swirl
thingy thing, the thingy you put in to make you breathe. Help you breathe. The stethoscope. It's the thing you put in your ears and you put it on you and go take a deep breath. You know.
I gotcha. Well.
Yeah, I think everyone like kind of got close to like their own person at that point. Which
yeah,
is,
but
like,
me and
really
Tommy are still probably one of the closest two in the group.
Yeah, we've had some like really cool moments. Like,
yeah.
Just sometimes like the 2 of us. I actually never forget the first night I was actually at your house. It was like me and you were just like jamming, dude. We went up in that like one little attic-y place and we like played
with the drums.
Yeah. We just had like a
dude.
I don't know. We've always had like
anybody wants to get me a present, a drum set.
Where the fuck are you gonna put a drum set?
My building.
Oh, okay.
Tell me there ain't enough room in there.
There's plenty of room in there. I was like, dude. You ain't putting it in here.
No. I got all my guitars over there. You see how many guitars I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 guitars.
Why?
Dad gave me all of his.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I paid for 1. That Epiphone. That was before I got my Warlock back.
Fuck yeah. It'd be really cool if we actually had like a decent group of us that could like sit at a table and just like drink beers and just talk on the pod and just like.
Dude, we would have it would be the hardest podcast to do though because everyone would be talking over each other. So you wouldn't be able to hear anything because Caleb would start raising his voice to talk over everybody, and Josh would be like, "Nope, you're wrong," and then they get in an argument.
Which really shouldn't be the case.
No, it's fine. It
would be fun.
It's brothers. Like, what do you expect?
I think it'd be fun, like just from an entertainment standpoint.
No, it would be great.
That's just me, though. I think it'd be fun from an.
It wouldn't be great to watch though if you can't understand anybody. That's the problem.
Yeah, but if you're just like local people that know who we are, it'd be funny.
Yeah, I feel like if we got like a big group together, it would be like.
I'm trying to think of what.
Obviously, I'd be the host. I would go through everybody.
You were always the host. You know what you can do? Always Zoom call us in.
Fucking dog going off. But we've already done 1 hour and 30.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's gonna be it for us this time. Well, I gotta pee like a racehorse.
Is that your limit?
Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter, but we're about to cut it off because there's people here, so they're about to interrupt the podcast anyway. But we got to get everybody on here for the next episode. We'll see you guys on next.
It was a pleasure.
See you guys back on the next episode.
Rock on.
Peace.